Hey, my Liptons. So I wanted to do a quick video here, okay? And this is gonna be so random because it's just like I haven't done a Kardashian video in like what, a year? It's been. I think it's been a year because it's like I haven't done one in a long time because it was just like I'm just I'm just over it, like with them and like with their brand and everything that like they had going on. But I don't know, something just came of me like today. It's just like I think I was just sort of just like, you know what? Let me just go check on Khloe Kardashian's Instagram, right? So I went on Khloe Kardashian's Instagram, and guess what, y'all? I'm blocked. Girl, Chloe and Kylie Jenner blocked me on Instagram. Like, I'm just like, wait a minute. What did I say to them that made them block me? And usually I don't comment on like celebrity like Instagrams or Twitter, that sort of thing. That's not like my thing. But then again, like my memory started to jog a little bit because it was just like I do remember like doing the whole like Jordan Woods thing and like the way like the Kardashians were just bullying her, and Larsa Pippen too. I'm surprised Larsa Pippen didn't block me because I do remember what I said to Larsa Pippen, but I don't necessarily remember what I said to Khloe or Kylie on top of that. So I don't know why Kylie blocked me, but like yeah, Chloe and Kylie blocked me. But it is what it is. So because I still got the tea on them. But but yeah, like I remember, Larsa Pippen, I said something about her. But anyway, that's not about them. So they blocked me and I was like, okay, since you want to block me, all right. So I remember seeing the post that Khloe Kardashian put of what's his name? Tristan Thompson, I think for his birthday and everything, talking about he's the best dad, blah 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 blah. When we all know that's bullshit because it's like Tristan doesn't see his last child that he has with this woman right here, Maralee Nichols, this one right here. Practically she could be like another Kardashian if you look at her too close, if you squint a little bit. And people were like, oh, that's BS, whatever, whatever. And so then now, and I'm gonna talk about, yeah. And so then now I think what, like I believe I wasn't even sure because the blogs didn't really post it like that. I believe it was like True's birthday yesterday or something. So that was going on and I had no idea. So I decided to go to Marley Nichols's like Instagram. So this is like I took a screenshot of this and it's her. And now Marley Nichols, she's very like, you know, snakish, and I'm gonna get to her real quick. Like she's very sneaky with what she does and what she posts, because it's like anytime when like Khloe and like anytime Khloe particularly Khloe anytime Khloe posts like her kids or like Tristan Thompson talking about Father's Day, blah 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 blah. Marley Nichols will post something about her kid or doing those little quotes, that sort of thing, those motivational quotes and that sort of thing. So I think after Truth's birthday, this is what Marley Nichols posted. She said, "Happiness is it's the simple things in life that are most extraordinary," and I see people, and it's so stupid. Like even though I did it apparently at one point, I don't do it as much, but like I see people in the comment section talking about some. Oh, it's so sad that, Theo wasn't invited to True's birthday party. At the end of the day, Khloe needs to bring this family together. Khloe needs to bring Theo into the mix. And Khloe this, Khloe that. Tristan's a bad father. And, da, da, da. And don't get me wrong, I agree with that. Tristan is definitely a bad father. He's just a terrible human being. I agree with that completely. But it's just like, you just had all these people in the comment section, and Marley Nichols was living. This homegirl right here was living for the comments, honey, under her post. Now here's the thing, and this is gonna probably be the title of my video. At the end of the day, Marley Nichols does not deserve no sympathy. Okay? She deserves no sympathy from the public. She deserves no sympathy from. She obviously doesn't deserve it from me, because I don't have no sympathy for her. The only people who I feel bad for in this situation is the children, because At the end of the day, obviously the children didn't ask to be in this world. These people are the one that brought these kids into the world. But here's my thing with Maralee Nichols that kind of like, but like honestly, I don't know why I didn't make a video about it last year when like the news broke that Tristan fathered her child and that sort of thing with the DNA test. I don't know. I think at that time I was just like going off on Chloe and saying that how Chloe has a humiliation kink. Y'all guys should go watch that video. Now that I look at it, I think that video was so. I know it was cringy because I was like eating in that video. I was eating like my lobster tail. And I was just like, yeah, Chloe's just a bum. Like she's such a dummy. But like, yeah, y'all guys will go watch that video. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I think. And here's the thing. Let's be very clear. I do not like any of these people. Like the Kardashians, I don't like none of them. Tristan, at the end of the day, we already know Tristan is just like there's just something dirty about his spirit. He needs like I hope he goes to like a sex therapist or something. Like he needs to go somewhere where like they need to talk to him. Like he needs to go to therapy. Like and he doesn't need that superficial therapy. Like he needs to go sit down somewhere. Okay. Here's why I don't feel bad for Maralee Nichols. At the end of the day, Maralee Nichols knew that Tristan cheated on Chloe twice before he came in and put a baby in her. She knew that. It was all over the blogs. It was all over the news. You know the Kardashians. They make anything international news. She knew that. She knew that Tristan not only cheated on Chloe, but she also knew that Tristan cheated on his first baby mama. And mind you, I'm gonna be honest, just to be shady just now. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Tristan Thompson. The first baby mama, Miss Jordan Craig here, is beautiful. Okay, and I follow her on Instagram. She is beautiful. I don't know what the hell Tristan Thompson is on, because I don't know how you go from this to these two. And it's no shit. Like obviously beauty's in the eye. Well, then again, I don't. No, you don't know. Let me keep my thoughts to myself. Let me keep that to myself. But like, I don't know. It's just like when I look at Jordan Craig and when I look at like Chloe and Maralee Nichols, I'm just like botched compared to like the real thing. So yeah, so Maralee Nichols knew that Tristan cheated on the first baby mama with Chloe, right? Well, first of all, not even. Tristan cheated on the first baby mama with Larsa Pippen. And then on top of that, Chloe ended up taking Tristan from Larsa Pippen. So, and while Larsa Pippen and Khloe Kardashian were friends. So it's a very nasty situation over there. So Maralee Nichols knew all that. She knew what it was. So you mean to tell me you see all this, you hear all this, you know what Tristan is about, and you didn't think that Tristan was going to do the same to you? Like, can we be serious for once? And on top of that, it's not even like Tristan even claimed you publicly. The only reason why he had to claim the baby publicly is because you put him on blast. Okay? Because that's in those text messages, according to what the text messages said back in, last year and everything, when everything blew up, Tristan didn't even want this big, and I hate to say it like that because now Theo the child is he's here, he's 1 year old, that sort of thing, but it's like he didn't even want the baby. Like he wanted Maralee Nichols to abort the child. So it's like not only did he not claim you publicly because he didn't want to claim you publicly because he knew that he was still in a relationship with Chloe. Two, you knew that he didn't want a baby out of this like fling, but yet you kept the pregnancy even though he told you to get rid of the baby. So girl, like in a way it's sort of just like, of course, like Tristan Thompson is gonna have like a resentment towards you because he can't, even though he shouldn't, because I'm gonna get to his ass in a minute. I'm about to drag that ass because he deserves 95% of this dragging. But it's just like, of course, there's going to be a resentment towards you because it's like, he's just like, listen, like, you're just there you're just, you're my side chick. Like, it's just like, you got to keep it in the back. Like, now you're front and center. And he feels some type of way because he feels like you just ruined everything. Here's why I gotta drag Tristan. At the end of the day, we all know what Tristan does. Tristan showed his true colors when he cheated on Jordan Craig with Chloe, and then we warned Chloe. We warned Chloe for the longest. Oh my God! While she before she got pregnant, after she got pregnant with True, we warned this girl about Tristan, and then it happened, and then it happened the second time. Tristan Thompson, at the end of the day, he's just a dirty like scumbag. Like he's just dirty. He's just dirty, and at the end of the day, like the only thing that he can really do to like help himself is to be there for all of his children's lives. And I'm not just talking about, let's be very clear. Tristan, there was a time where Tristan wasn't even in the life of his first baby mamas. Like his first son, his first child. There was a time where he ignored that child for months. And it wasn't until there was like a lot of like, with the court dealings and that sort of thing. And then of course he had to be involved in the child's life. But I think that the reason why Tristan is involved in Jordan Craig's with the son that he has with Jordan Craig compared to Maralee Nichols is because with Jordan Craig the pregnancy was planned, whereas with Maralee Nichols the pregnancy wasn't planned. As a matter of fact, he wanted to get rid of the pregnancy. So that's why I feel like he, in a way, he feels indebted to they obviously be involved in his son's life with Jordan Craig. But obviously, with Tristan, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you rock dog Maralee Nichols. You got her pregnant. You were in user protection. So you got to take personal responsibility for what you did at the end of the day. Because now there's a child involved. Look at this child. Like, even from the side profile, you can kind of tell, like, it kind of looks like Tristan Thompson. It seems like all the kids that Tristan has with all the women that he has with, they all look like him. It's so crazy. He has some real strong genes. So it's like, at the end of the day, Tristan, you disgust me, but like, I can only hope that he gets involved in Theo's life. That's all I can hope for. And for the people saying about, oh, Chloe this, Chloe that, Chloe's preventing, until there's hardcore evidence and proof that Chloe is telling Tristan, listen, I don't want you to be a part of your last son's, the son that you have with Maralee Nichols' life. I don't want you to be, because I feel some type of way because you cheated on me. Now I got to look at that baby. I'm going to see that baby ruined our relationship. If Chloe, like, if it ever comes out that Chloe did that or said that, I'm going to come on this camera and I'm going to drag the ever-living shit out of her. Okay? I most definitely will. I did it before and I'll do it again. I will drag the ever-living crap out of her. But since we don't have that and we don't know what's going on, all we can go by is say, like, listen, Tristan is the one that's is not wanting to have a relationship with his son, with the child that he has with Maralee Nichols. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna put the responsibility on Khloe Kardashian to bring Tristan and his son that he has with Maralee Nichols together. Like, that's not her responsibility. It's not like Chloe is the one that had a relationship with Maralee Nichols or something and got her pregnant or something. It's Tristan. So I don't know. I don't like this whole like putting the blame on Chloe and putting, like, there's this one YouTuber that I watch and I like her. Like, I love her content. I think that she's hilarious. If you guys don't know, her name is Tisa Tells. Shout out to Tisa Tells. But as far as like the whole like, and I like her concept, but like when there's like a video that she talks about Maralee Nichols and like Khloe Kardashian, that sort of thing, I do feel like I'm just like, I don't know if I agree with that, because it's just like at the end of the day, Chloe's not the one that had a baby outside of her relationship. Tristan did. So Tristan should be the one to engage with Maralee Nichols on a co-parenting basis to be a part of Theo's life. That shouldn't be on Chloe, unless Chloe is legit saying, yo, like, I don't want you to be a part of your son's life. Then we can have a conversation. Then I can really go in and we can drag Chloe. But that's not what's out there for what we can tell. Also, even if that was the case, first, Tristan is a whole adult and he's a man. Like, what? Like, he shouldn't be listening to anybody trying to prevent him from going to see his child. So even if Chloe was saying that sort of thing, we still gotta put the blame on Tristan, because it's like, Tristan, first of all, you're the father. At the end of the day, you are the father. You made this child, so you have to go see your child. Forget what anybody else is saying. Either way, I think that, this whole thing is just it's a mess. And like Marty Nichols with the shade and using her child for shade and that sort of thing. Listen, at the end of the day, like I said, I only feel bad for these kids. I do not feel bad for Marty Nichols. I will say this though, Marty Nichols came up. She definitely did a come up, and watch her. Honestly, give this woman like maybe 3 to 5 years. She's gonna do a whole interview talking about somehow Tristan was in there in her kid's life. She might do a nice reality TV, or she might have a documentary, something. She's gonna do something like a book, something, and that's when she's gonna reveal her son's face, because now she's only giving us like on the back of the head, side profiles. Like, she's definitely gonna capitalize off of this. So let's not act as if Marty Nichols isn't a smart girl. At the end of the day, she saw a sucker in Tristan, because she knows that Tristan is a dummy and an idiot, and she licked. Period. She knew what it was. She knew. Let me take Chloe out the screen real quick. She knew that Tristan was in a relationship with Khloe Kardashian. She still chose to open her legs, get pregnant by him. She knew that he didn't want the baby, but yet she kept the baby to piss him off and to also do a come up, to make the public feel bad for her, and which honestly, kudos to her, because it worked. Make it seem as if, Tristan is the bad guy, which he is. Tristan is the bad guy. And Khloe Kardashian is the dummy, which she is. She is also a dummy. So, I will say though, she is playing it right as far as like, with the pictures and like, like with the subtle like captions and that sort of thing. But for me, I see it for what it is. Like, I see through all that. I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her at all. Yeah. And I think that, listen, personally, for me, I think that Chloe and this girl do not like each other at all. I think Chloe hates this woman's guts. I really, really do. I think that Chloe hates her guts. I think that Chloe, I will say this though. Have y'all guys noticed that like Chloe didn't make as much noise with this Maralee Nichols thing as she did with the Jordyn Woods thing? The way that she came at Jordyn Woods was very different. The way that she, how upset she was at Jordyn Woods compared to how upset she is with Marty Nichols. And I know people are going to be like, oh, well, because she knew Jordyn Woods, so she was more disappointed. And I agree with that in a way, because I also don't feel bad for Jordyn Woods. But it's like, it's definitely, I can definitely see a race factor in that. Like, it's like you went after the black girl, but you didn't go after the white woman that slept with your man. So, I don't know. And on top of that, not only the white woman that slept with your man, but the white woman that had a baby with your man. So, yeah, I can see where people can see that it's a race thing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if Tristan is gonna have maybe he will, maybe he won't, because it did take a while with his first son that he had with Jordan Craig. But that only took months. This one, the baby with Marty Nichols, this child already turned 1 year old. And Tristan ain't still, from what we know, still hasn't seen this child. So I don't know. Either way, it's a mess. I don't know if I should put this in the clownery playlist though. Or should I put this in pop culture playlist? I think I'm gonna put it in the clownery playlist, because it's just like there's a bunch of clowns except for Jordan Craig. Like it's just clown number 1, clown number 2, and then you got the biggest clown of them all, Tristan Thompson right here. Yep. I think I'm gonna end this video right here, because we had enough clownery. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.